So my COVID experience was pretty mild compared to a lot of some of the more serious cases that we heard about in the news or even from friends and family that got very, very ill, and some folks even passed away from COVID. Um, so in comparison to stories like that, my COVID experience was mild, but after reading this book and understanding some of the other diseases, I still I'm just blown away by how fast that society was able to put a cap on this infectious disease that was going around. It was it was a little bit traumatizing for everyone, and I think um, throughout history that's a trend we see. Every time there was an infectious disease, it was sort of traumatizing. People just acted crazy. They didn't know how to act. They were just trying to survive, and that seemed to play true, even with this day and age, even with COVID. Um, so some of my knowledge of the past pandemics that helped me perceive COVID in a different light was just some of the examples of how many years that certain diseases like the plague, for example, how many years that just devastated humanity. Hundreds and hundreds of years, people just, that was like a part of daily life. They, I imagine, eventually just got used to it to some degree, although there were actual outbreaks that were much worse than it lingering in the background. But yeah, again, it just made me so thankful that we live in an era where technology was able to put COVID in its place super quickly, compared to some of those other diseases that were around forever. And so yeah, that was an eye opener for me for sure. I found that super fascinating and super something to be thankful for, really. Um, a lot of these other diseases just lingered for years and years and years, and I think that, yeah, COVID was definitely bad, but it could have been a lot worse without some of the technology and understanding that we have now as a result of humanity going through so many serious pandemics in the past. So, though they were tragic and unfortunate, we learned a lot, and it's really helped us this day and age to deal with pandemics like COVID and to get a grip on them and kind of get them back into control. And in some cases, even eradicate them completely, which is super awesome. I'm really for that.